I am the Associate Manager of Marketing and Communications for the Experiential Learning and Innovation division, and I also run the MakerSpace here in the Dare District. And so in 2018 we opened our doors September, and ever since then it's just been growing and gaining momentum and supporting students along the way. You can come there no matter who you are, what you want to do, and you'll have help to turn your dreams, your ideas into reality and grow them beyond the scope of you as an individual could come up with the help of people at the space and with the interaction that comes with meeting diverse groups. We have a number of 3D printers, we have resin printers as well. On top of that, we have a laser cutter, we have VR, we have button making machines, sewing machines, knitting machines. So anywhere from the idea of that really hard technology like 3D printing to softer, more crafting based, we like to run the gamut of things and just give all of those things, allow people to be creative in the way that they so choose. Well, I've been a maker for a very long time, so the importance of makerspaces to me is that it becomes a place where, number one, you build a community. So a room with equipment is a room with equipment. The people that come to a makerspace, and the whole reason why they come there is to usually use that equipment, but then you start to see interactions between diverse sets and different people happening in makerspaces. And when you get to a certain quota of individuals, the innovation curve, so to speak, becomes very much like a hockey stick. It becomes exponential in growth. And so I think a really important part about makerspaces is not necessarily the access to equipment, although that is useful. It's really the building of the community and the diverse ideas, perspectives, and skill sets that happen, that come together around and in these spaces. So the process of ideation and watching something come to life is my favorite experience in the entire human gamut of experiences. I've experienced a lot of things, probably not every one, but I haven't found a better one yet. When you can hold it in your hands or you can share it with somebody, I put it those two ways, there's just something so magical about this was in my mind and now I can share it with somebody or I can hold it. It's just an incredible feeling. And it's so special, and I hope that experience, and the thing that I like to push forward in the makerspace is that I bring that experience to as many people as possible. So what I think is very important about Alexander Graham Bell was that he was obviously looking to discover new things. He clearly was curious in nature. He wasn't accepting of the status quo. He was being inventive. He was trying to change the world in various ways, and not in one particular discipline either. He, transcended sort of disciplines, and I feel there's sometimes the idea that I have to be really good at one thing and one thing only can be sometimes limiting, and I think it's important to acknowledge that the skills and the experiences that you have as an individual lead and make for these innovations, and that all of the experiences coming together can make for a better future for us all, and not necessarily to have to stick to one thing. But really, I mentioned curiosity earlier, and I think the ability to be curious and to experiment and try new things in search of betterment for the human civilization in general is something that is very important about being a trailblazer, and that Alexander Graham Bell did very well.